Hello people of the world, I'm Santana, how you doing? So today is April 6th and I'm participating on Camp NaNoWriMo this year. The thing is, at this point of the month, we're already like 25% in and I'm at 0 of my goal count. 6 days later, I'm beginning Camp NaNoWriMo and so I decided to make the Camp NaNoWriMo tag. So the first question is, what are you working on for this Camp NaNoWriMo session? I'm working on the second draft of my current work in progress. I finished the first draft on February and I thought, okay, I'm gonna move just immediately forward on the second draft. And my original plan was to try to get as ahead as I possibly can during March on the draft 2, and then by the end of March I will see how much progress I actually made and I will make my goal for the camp. But March ended up being not such a good month for me, just as April is turning out to be, but whatever. We didn't end up doing much progress. In fact, during the whole month, I only got to revise, like to go through the first chapter of the novel and the prologue, but the prologue was just like 300 words, so that doesn't really count. How many Camp NaNoWriMos have you participated in? I have participated in 3 camps, one back in 2016 and then the 2 versions of the 2017. During my first camp back in April 2016, I was working on, it was our urban fantasy and it was much of a practice project now that I'm thinking about. Like, I have it done, like I won that camp. I have won everything that I participated on NaNoWriMo. And I have the first draft down, but I don't know, I don't really want to move forward with that story. I think the story that I'm actually working on, the high fantasy story, it's a little bit more important to me and I see a little bit more future with that story. So that's what I've been focusing on lately. Then on the 2 versions of the 2017, I did participate with finishing just like the my current work in progress, my half fantasy. I'm just gonna call it the way I've been calling it. Like, I've been calling it chessboard. Third question is, how will you be tracking your progress? Okay, so Camp NaNoWriMo, I'm gonna close it. Camp NaNoWriMo is different from the official NaNoWriMo because there are different ways in which you could measure your goal. You don't necessarily have to write 50,000 words, even though I think I did that for like 2 camps. You don't even have to measure your goal in words. It's a little bit more of a laid-off, relaxed version of the NaNoWriMo, and this is actually like, I think that was the original objective, to like make this month a session to work on the first draft that you wrote on the past NaNoWriMo. That's why they're different, because I don't know, maybe you want to revise, maybe you want to align, or maybe you want to do another thing that's not working on first drafts. Like me, that I'm working on the second one. At the beginning, on this session of camp, I thought about measuring also on words. But then I realized it was going to be super hard to keep track of those things, because you know how on second drafts and drafts forward, you end up cutting words? Well, that doesn't happen to me. I ended up adding words. Yes, I cut some, but then I added some more. And I feel like that's gonna be happening also on the upcoming chapters. So I started thinking, and then I realized it was going to be too complicated, and then I thought, okay, maybe I could do like chapters, but there are no chapter options. Like, the other options are minutes, and like, that was even worse. Like, it was gonna take me more time for me to count all the minutes that I actually worked on the project than the time that I was actually gonna work on the project. Then there was the option of pages, which is a really good option, but like, how do you measure pages? I used to think like a page, because I did my research, and I thought a page was around like 350 words, but then I was rereading Six of Crows, like you always do, and a single page of Six of Crows on average has a total of 700 words. What is true? But now I don't know, like, how do you measure pages? Do you even measure pages? How many words are in a page? There was also the option of lines, which was like, how I was gonna count like the lines, no. So I ended up choosing like hours, which was like the most simple one. I think after the word count, the hours is the ones that most people use for measure their goals in camp. So myself a little calendar, and I put on the little squares how many hours on that specific day I was gonna be able to put on. So counting them up, on total, I decided to put on the hours of 35. But also, because I can bullshit my way out of that goal, I decided to put like little specific goals on the end of each week. So each week, besides the hours that I'm supposed to have by the end of them, I'm supposed to have completed certain things regarding to my novel. Because I know myself, and I can spend like 1 or 2 hours rereading a chapter and just changing a few words and still calling it progress, and at the end it's not that much of progress. So I need to have secondary goals aside for the main goal. Like, that's important for every aspect of the life. In the end, the hours are 35, and I want to have complete, revised and everything, 5 chapters. Which don't really sound like a lot, but you heard I spent a whole month on 1 chapter, so I think it's challenging, but it's achievable. There's also a bunch of questions about my cabin, and all I can say is that right now I have like 100 meshes of red on my cabin, because I suck, because I haven't been able to write, to film, to do absolutely anything. I'm much less gonna be able to go in my cabin, and I'm so sad because my cabin is absolutely fantastic. It's full of these other YouTubers and other tubers that I absolutely admire and that I love watching their videos, and like, I can say I love reading their works because I haven't read anything about them, but I'm super sure that I'm gonna love whatever they write. I'm really excited because of all the times that I participated on camp. I just was in a cabin once, and it wasn't much fun. I didn't really like them. There wasn't really much support between them, and what I'm seeing on this cabin is that there's a lot of support. Then is NaNoWriMo versus Camp NaNoWriMo. Which do I prefer? The thing about camp, the cool thing about them is that you could measure your goal, and it's 2 times a year, so you could choose which one fits the best for you, and you can try your own goal to whatever fits you the best. But I think more people participate on the official NaNoWriMo, and I feel like the community in general of the NaNoWriMo and of the writing community, it's a little bit more active during November. Like, I don't know, I feel like the obvious logical answer will be camp because I participated more, but I just love the environment of November on the original NaNoWriMo. It's just lovely. Now I'm gonna go actually write because, like I said, I haven't worked absolutely any hour on it. I'm Santana, thank you for watching. Bye!